Portions of the following program will be recorded.
This is the next chapter.
The next era.
Welcome to the Chatting Table 2.0 with Melvis and Buzzes and more.
Welcome to episode 3. Wow, we're already on number 3. And it's been like, today's February 28th. Thank you so much for listening. And here's what we're going to be going over today. It's the end of February, the shortest month of the year. We made it past that. January was so long, and February was just flat passing by. So what we're going to do today is we're going to recap a lot of... I keep dropping my mic. We're going to recap a lot of things that happened over the month, and including Super Bowl, Grammys, and more fun news that we'll talk about. And that's all coming up next.
Chatting Table 2.0.
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
No, actually, I didn't.
I did watch the Super Bowl. Well, I didn't watch all of it because obviously I don't know how it all works at all. So I don't know how football actually works. I know how soccer works. Soccer is pretty basic, but football is just kind of confusing. You like hold the ball or something like that. Well, do you know who won?
Yes, I think it was the Eagles.
Yeah, the Philadelphia Eagles. It's kind of crazy because Jason Kelce, who is Travis Kelce's brother, was actually on the Eagles, but he retired last year. So it would have been Kelce versus Kelce. And either way, however, if Philly won or lost, they would have been vandalized anyway. You saw how the aftermath of Philly and how it looked like the city was just torn down. People were going crazy, vandalizing it.
Yeah, it was insane.
Well, let's talk about something before the Super Bowl. Their mayor doesn't even know how to spell their own team. Let's listen to this. The Philadelphia mayor spelled Eagles wrong.
Listen, we've got to do this. Let me hear you all say E-L-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
You hear that? So she spelled Eagles wrong. I think she spelled E-L...
Yeah.
G-S... G-S, yeah.
E-L-G-L-E-S. Or...
Everybody else in the audience was spelling it right except for her. Well, she redeemed herself at another press conference. She tries to spell Super Bowl.
S-U-P-E-R-B-O-W-L!
So you hear after she goes confidently with super, and then someone had to assist her in the background with the B in bowl.
S-U-P-E-R-B-O-W-L!
So coming up next, we're going to talk a little bit more New York news coming over to the East Coast. An MTA subway conductor becomes a storyteller because his supervisor is on vacation. Another talk of bringing back the high-speed connection between New York and London, and the Grammys. That's all coming up next.
Chatting Table 2.0.
So we've all been on a train before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially, the R62s where they don't have automated announcements, and then the conductor is sometimes like, this is the next stop, this is the next stop over here. Or, this is the next stop, the next stop is the next stop. It's kind of predictable of what you're basically going to hear. If it's like, an R62, and then, you could get no announcement, you could get like the loudest announcement ever. But this guy has a story to tell.
To tell y'all what my sister did. Oh man, y'all ready for this? Alright. So, my sister's been searching to get a French bulldog, right? A little Frenchie. So, the names that she popped up with is Sancocho.
Okay.
No.
What do you think he has to say next? Like, do you think it's like, okay, it's like a normal name?
No, it's probably like a name in a different language that means something else.
Okay, so something bad? Okay, well, we'll have to hear what it actually means.
What Sancocho is a Dominican soup.
So she's naming the dog a Dominican soup. Hello, soup over here, soup over here.
She has also mine. I came up with Pablo Escobar.
So apparently, he thinks the dog looks like Pablo Escobar.
Kind of looks like him too. Yeah, I'm not answering my sister's phone calls until Monday. Sancochito.
And now the conductor has a comment for his coworkers. Want to listen to this?
See a lot of track workers taking a break. They should be working. I call my supervisor.
Alright, so they got a little story out on the subway, didn't they?
Yeah.
Have
That
you ever?
was-
What was your weirdest New York experience? What was your, not New York? Your weirdest subway experience?
Ooh, that's hard to think of.
I've seen like we've seen like in like the random people who blast music, start dancing on the poles and all that.
I think I see more weird stuff on the bus, but I don't think I don't ride the subway much, so I don't think I've seen any unusual stuff.
I was one time on the E and the F, and we all know it. If we live near the Queens Boulevard line, it is the basically the express that everyone depends on. It skips like at least 10 stops on Queens Boulevard. You will have a chance to see it. You will literally see it goes so fast, like it goes 14 minutes all the way into Long Island City, right by the end of Queens. But at that time, someone was blasting loud music in between the express portion, and it was like, and my AirPods were like, oh, the decibel is too high, you should turn your volume down. I can't turn it down, I can't control it at all.
And that's sad because there's no stop in between to change cars.
Yep, that's so sad. Well, talk is coming back up on a connection of a high-speed train between New York and London. We'll talk about that coming up next.
Shouting Table 2.0.
So there's a huge talk of high-speed rail. We've seen it all across, Europe, Asia, but not here in the United States, though. We still have Amtrak, which goes at like 70 miles per hour or something like that. We don't have that. They even planned like, the DC connector between New York City. Like it would take like, 60 minutes, but I don't know how that will work. Well, people are saying that there could be a high-speed rail connection between New York and London in less than an hour.
That's crazy.
Let's watch this little video and see how people are actually talking about this.
Did you know that there will be a tunnel connecting London to New York? Imagine hopping on a train in London, gliding effortlessly across continents and oceans, and stepping off in the heart of New York City in less than an hour. Picture spending your day working in the bustling metropolis, taking a small walk, and then catching the evening train back home to London, all in the...
How would that even work? So apparently they're using electromagnetic waves to let the train glide over 5,000 miles per hour. Wouldn't that... Yep. Well, currently there is a high-speed train, the Euro train, right, between London and
Eurostar?
Paris. Oh, the Eurostar, yeah, I'm gonna be taking that in a couple of months, so that's gonna be pretty cool. We'll share our experience. And that's a 2-hour journey, and you want this to be at less than an hour across the pond. So we'll have to see how that works.
I don't think that's gonna work out as how it's being predicted.
No parking spot? I'll go over to London. We'll get, go over there and find a parking spot. What do they have there? Fish and chips. Look, breakfast is a bacon, egg, and cheese. Take the train. Lunch becomes fish and chips. We don't even have like high-speed rail across the country. Like we literally have to take like, there's like that one train, that Amtrak train, which takes like a few days. It goes, I forget if it was Vancouver or something like that, or like Alaska.
No, I don't think Amtrak goes that far.
Cause there's like I feel like there was I don't remember, it was like a 70-hour journey nonstop. I could be wrong though.
I'm pretty sure it's 70 plus.
I think they serve Canada at parts because they go to Toronto. So not all.
Oh yeah, they do. Like, and then you can transfer
to other trains. Yep.
Yeah, but still, 3 days on a train is insane.
Amtrak is so slow. It literally takes like 10 hours to get to Canada from here.
Oh yeah, 70 hours plus. That's without delays. That's predicted, which is never happening in the future, anytime soon.
I feel like there wouldn't be delays. Like, how you go, even if you go like to the countryside, like Long Island and stuff like that, you wouldn't get delays.
Freight train, because they don't have their own tracks.
Oh.
Yeah. Amtrak doesn't get priority. Sad.
Amtrak is taking up a lot of the bridge in the, what's that called, the northeastern connector. That little island. There's a bridge that connects the Queens and the Bronx. There's like a Hellgate Bridge. They wanted to extend like the Interborough Express into the Bronx, but they said there weren't enough tracks because the Amtrak was taking up most of it.
Oh.
There's like 6 tracks on the bridge, I think. Well, that's another story for another day. We're going to talk about an imagination transit system I've had for a couple of years.
Chatting Table 2.0.
So a lot of Roblox groups have their own fictional transit system, you know. There's a lot. Do you have one? Do you have like your own imagination of routes and stuff like that?
Yes, I make paper buttons.
So I have a little fictional city. It's called RGNYC. I made it when it was 2021. I have all 5 boroughs. It's like a kind of a small project I keep working on. I even have like a digital map for Brooklyn. I used all 5 boroughs, and sometimes I worked on tweets and stuff like that for like service alerts. There are resources which you can see. There's the Brooklyn one right here. I can't show it because it's an audio, but it's right here. And it used to be all paper drawn. Like I always drew my bus maps and they used to be on paper, and I've been slowly converting them onto digital. So that's pretty cool. So there's a little fictional little world going on.
Wow, that is cool.
And then I have an entire dock with all the stop lists. It's been like a working project for like 4 years. I don't even know where it's going, but you know, all works somewhere. But for like the drawing apps, I need better apps because I've been using. Do you want to guess what I've been using for this drawing?
What?
I've been using Cami. I don't know if you guys know what Cami is, but I think probably your school does. It's that PDF annotator. Do you guys use Cami? I don't know if it's just out.
No.
Okay, so
We don't.
So if you go to like Google Classroom and then it's like open with, if you open a PDF, it says open with Cami. That's one of the extensions we've been using to edit our files and add text and stuff like that, you know.
Oh.
But it's really limited. Like the text font is like the basic Roboto. You can't use any other font, and it's kind of like this PDF editor is kind of basic because you can't really like move the text anywhere and stuff like that. But you know, and that's the most personal life story we can get because this is so public. We can't really talk much about that. We should watch a New Yorker's video while we're at it.
Sure.
Whoever is farting, don't fart, please. It smells bad.
So that guy just loudly admits it. Oh, okay. Now I'm realizing it. This is an audio from a flight, so it's not even from the subway train. It's a completely different audio.
Yeah, I was thinking it didn't match the train.
So we'll watch more reels on my reels, a little segment we're doing a little later in the episode.
Chatting Table 2.0.
It is time to play our fun little game that we always do right around this time. Well, maybe it's different for everybody because, you know, sometimes we talk like 5-minute conversations, sometimes they're like 2 minutes, but it's around this time. We played this game called Two Truths and a Lie. We both say statements of 2 truths and a lie. Wait, what am I holding on to? Okay, I don't even know. Okay, you know what? Let's ignore the technical issues and let's go straight to it. So I'm going to say 2 truths and a lie. You're going to say truths and a lie, and we have to guess each other's lie. So I'm going to go first because are you ready? Or do you want me to go? You want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go first. All
right, so first, I currently have an iPhone 15. I've used a Samsung. And I've used a MacBook Pro.
I think you have an iPhone 15.
No, I actually have an iPhone 15. I have one right here.
Oh.
What? You want to guess one more try?
Yeah, you used a Samsung.
No, that's a lie. We know that is true. The answer is MacBook Pro.
Oh.
I will never use a MacBook. I feel like I never will. I'm always a Windows person because I can't learn Mac. It's just so confusing. Alright, so let's go with your lie. Let's go with your truth and a lie.
Okay. I've been wanting to learn how to cook. I've been skydiving, and I can juggle like balls.
Okay, that sounded weird, but I'm gonna ignore that. I feel like you said you knew how to cook last time. I don't remember what the statement was or if it was true or not. I'm gonna say the first one.
No, actually.
What was the statement you said last time? I don't remember. It was like you knew how to cook. I'm gonna search last time's episode.
I don't remember.
All right, is it the juggle one?
No,
Oh, okay. Well, then there's only one left, which is
skydiving. I've never been skydiving.
oh. Well, as I'm trying. Well, that's your little. And that's the true truth and a lie. Thank you so much for listening. I'm trying to find, what happened, like what the lie was or the thing is. So I rewinded our previous episode, which was social media bans in Woe is New York, which was released on January 31st. It says you knew how to cook, and that was true. So you technically weren't learning how to cook, but it's okay. I'm not gonna judge. You said whatever you said. I can't deny it.
I know how to cook some stuff. I'm also still learning. Well,
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
I should specify, I guess.
All right, it's okay, because I remember that from last time. So thank you so much for listening to Truth and a Lie. Thanks for playing along, everybody, and we are going to talk about the Grammys coming up next.
Shouting Table 2.0.
So the Grammys happened on. I need to update my dates. When did it happen? February 2nd, right? Wait, I gotta calculate.
What?
When did the Grammys happen? February 2nd? Yeah, February 2nd. Or was it February 9th?
Oh,
February 2nd was the Grammys. Okay, alright. So, a lot happened on the Grammys, Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish walked away with nothing. I don't know if this was true, but people were just speculating that Billie Eilish was just crying after each award that she was nominated and she never got anything. Artists like Sabrina Carpenter, Chappell Roan, Billie Eilish all performed on their stages. Doechii received her first Grammy, and I believe the third or the fourth female to receive Rap Album of the Year award. Sabrina Carpenter took home Best Pop Vocal Album of the Year. And do you know who won Album of the Year this year, 2025?
No, but I think I remember. I just can't. I remember, but I don't remember.
So it was actually Beyonce. She took home Cowboy Carter, which is her country album. I think we had that as a chatting table trivia quiz. It actually got so much hate because there was only one or two popular songs, and Billie Eilish had way more streams, and people were just so mad. But it was all determined by the 13,000 members of the Recording Academy, who are the people who made the Grammys. As you can see, the Recording Academy. Do you know who took home Record of the Year?
No.
It was actually Kendrick Lamar with Not Like Us, the Drake diss track. And actually, he performed it at the Super Bowl halftime show. I forgot to talk about the halftime show, but yeah, super amazing performances by Kendrick Lamar. I saw SZA. They performed Luther for a short bit of time, Not Like Us. I forgot what her name was. Oh yes, Serena Williams. She danced out to Not Like Us. She was also performing. Do you know who Serena Williams is?
No.
So she is I think she's like a Olympic player or Olympic athlete, right? I think tennis player. You know who she also is? She's also the ex of Drake. So that was that's a twist right there. So yeah, the ex of Drake performed with Drake. Well, she danced out to Not Like Us as well. That was pretty cool. That was the halftime show, not the Grammys, though. There was also this really funny video that people made from AI. I'm trying to find it. So there are people who took the video of the Grammys. Did you see Beyonce's reaction? She was, like, shocked. So look, watch this video.
Yeah.
She was kind of like that shocked little, you see after Taylor announced, well, not Taylor, that was for country, but she received country album of the year and album of the year. This is an AI edited video. Watch the video. Watch how the video turned out at the Grammys. People were like, I saw this happen with my own eyes.
Watch. Oh, I saw this.
You saw this?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Chapel Roan. She's flying away. She zapped everybody. And then there's Doechii. So that was pretty cool.
How do we describe this? It's an audio recording. How do we describe it?
So a lot of things is happening. Horses, cowboys are rushing onto the stage. Beyonce is shocked. So is Jay-Z. Chapel Roan just flew away.
Is a fairy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I really was not expecting this.
I wasn't expecting it either, but, people are saying the actual fake part of it was I really was not expecting this. Well, she did, because people thought she botted the votes.
Shotting Table 2.0.
So we all know America. Probably our favorite country in the world. Probably not. Maybe it's Spain, but maybe it's, Switzerland. Well, here are America's most mispronounced names. How do you pronounce this? How do you pronounce this?
It's really a place, but if it's New York, then Houston.
Yeah, Houston Street. I don't know. Like, apparently people pronounce it Houston. I thought it was always Houston because Whitney Houston. I thought what it was too, but apparently it's not. I don't know if this is near you, but do you know how to pronounce this? LAJOLLA. Do we know how to pronounce this?
No, I never heard of it.
What is it? La Jolla? La Jolla? Let's see. It's San Diego's posh seaside community. Neither the J or the I's are pronounced this way. So the O becomes an Oi. So you're saying La Jolla wrong. Alright, let's see this. So this is a place in Kentucky. I heard of it because it's where the I-69 goes to. Interstate 69. Louisville. How do you pronounce this?
Louisville, I guess.
Louisville, yeah, Louisville. Okay, locals don't call it Louis or even Louis. It's actually Louisville. Huh. And it's actually, it's kind of apparently a Kentucky Bourbon. It's more of a ville, less a ville than a vol. So it's Louisville. That's how the locals pronounce it. Louisville, Kentucky. That sounds so weird. How do you pronounce this? This is the place of the Super Bowl this year. How do you pronounce this?
New Orleans.
I don't know. I heard people say New Orleans. Let's see how they say it. Don't you New Orleans unless you're a songwriter. It's actually New Orleans. Oh, I did say it right.
I was thinking that, but people
You said
say
lean. You said leans, yeah.
No, but then I just adjusted to whatever people are saying.
I heard New Orleans all the time, so maybe that's where I got that from. Let's go to our next little place, which is this, in Oregon. Willamette Valley. Willamette? Alright, let's see it. It's actually Willamette Valley. And while we're in the area, it's Oregon. Wait, what is it? Oregon. They say it's Oregon, not Oregon. Have I been saying it right? Oregon? I don't know. I can't tell. Is the next one Las Vegas? Nevada. Is that how you say
Las
it?
Vegas.
No, the next one is the state, Nevada. Am I saying it right? Nevada?
I think it's Nevada.
So apparently, instead of VOD, we've been saying it's Nevada. Out-of-towners. We're out-of-towners. We say VODA. But the locals say Nevada. Let's do this one. This little island in Michigan. Mackinac? What is this? Mackinac?
Yeah.
Mackinac.
Mackinac.
No, it's actually Mackinac.
What?
Wait, let's read this. Cars aren't allowed on this Lake Huron Isle, and the final consonant isn't allowed in the pronunciation of its name either. So it's Mackinac. It's also, so basically you just take away the C, so it's Mackinac. It's not the only spot in northern Michigan that will give you trouble either. If you travel onto the state's upper peninsula, you'll reach the historic town of Salt. What is STE? I don't know what the abbreviation is. Whatever. The Sioux. I don't know how to... Whatever. Let's go to the next one. Oh! I actually know how to pronounce this! Because I've seen so many people drive over there, and everybody was talking about history. Do you know how to pronounce this? I feel like you're gonna get this one wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it wrong.
What do you think it is? I know what this is. I don't even live in Massachusetts.
Well,
People
probably
say Worcester.
Worcester.
No, it's actually Worcester. I remember this.
Oh yeah,
It's Worcester. And then, I guess what? There's a Worcestershire or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce that. I know this is Worcester though. I know this. Worcestershire. Mount Rainier, right?
Yeah. It should be just Mount Rainier.
This is Washington State's tallest peak, and it's actually Mount Rainier, and then Rainier for France. Rainier.
Oh.
When you're comparing the weather in nearby Seattle. Or you can do Tahoma. Tahoma. What is this? Like your mobile phone? Mobile Alabama? MOBA. Mobile phone, mobile phone, mobile.
I think it's mobile.
So the answer is the Alabama city on the Gulf Coast is Mobile or Mobile. So like your automobile, like that, not mobile phone or mobile phone. This is a French name. Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. So we call it Coeur d'Alene.
Interesting.
Let's do trivia. Chatting table. Trivia. Okay, maybe it's not as loud as last time because we gotta fix the audio. But I'm gonna ask some more 5 pop culture trivia questions, and he has to get as many right as he can to withstand his pop culture knowledge or his pop culture average. Both episodes 1 and 2, you got 3 out of 5 right. What is your prediction for your score this time?
Maybe 3 or 4. I'm not.
Well, we'll have to see. Well, if you get the answer correct, you will hear this sound. If you get it wrong, you will hear this. We have a soundboard this time. I'm going to use it responsibly instead of private call. So let's try it. Number 1. What number is the newest iPhone?
16.
Yeah, that's correct. Miley Cyrus says she can buy herself what?
Flowers.
Good. All right, so how many seasons of The Simpsons are there? Are there over or under 40?
Oh.
Over or under 40?
I feel like there's less. I don't think.
What's the number you're thinking of?
Probably, I think it's like right under, maybe 35.
Yeah, it's actually 36, so you got that one right.
Oh,
True
wow.
or false? Little Bo Peep is a character in Toy Story.
I think that's false.
No, that's actually true. There's a character called Little Bo Peep, and actually Little Bo Peep in Toy Story.
Oh.
What actor most notably plays Indiana Jones?
Oh. Wait, give me a second. I need to think.
Is there like a
was
dun
it
dun 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 dun?
Was it Tom? Wait, no. I'm not gonna. Wait, I'm thinking. I'm not gonna. I'll say when I.
Okay.
No, no, I don't know.
I don't know why I played that. The answer is Harrison Ford. So you got another 3 out of 5 score.
Oh,
That was so close. You almost got 4 out of 5, but you know the Toy Story one.
yeah.
So if you played along, congratulations. You probably beat Buzzmore, but it's okay. Next time on trivia, maybe you get a higher score, and that's what happened.
Hopefully.
And that's trivia. Chatting table. Trivia.
Shotting Table 2.0.
All right, so we're gonna go back to the New Yorkers because obviously a lot of things happen in New York. Just last week, on President's Day, it was probably one of the most windiest days of them all. I mean, but here on my reels, we're just gonna look at what's happening on the New Yorker's Instagram page because I've come to class so unprepared that we just have to. All right, so let's watch the first video. Well, we all know the strong winds on President's Day. Look at this Chase Bank sign falling off. So you can see the Chase Bank sign fell off. All because of the egg season, right? I don't know is it happening on the West Coast? You know how egg prices are going up, or is it just here us in Long Island?
No, they're definitely rising.
All right. Well, obviously, the flu going on and the killing of the chicken. I don't know what's going on, but egg prices have gone up to cartons of eggs have gone up to $11. And
Bird flu.
oh yeah, the bird flu. And delis are selling not full eggs, so there might be empty. Well, let's watch this video of he's selling eggs. Oh look, he's got a dozen eggs. Look at that.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Look at this representation of, the subway system happening.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, that was really cool. I wish it would go all the way, the entirety, but every second resembles 3 whole minutes. People are making these jokes that the G train only comes once per day. Okay, the C train don't move that fast. All right, so we're looking at a Friday photo dump. This is the final thing because I feel like we're running out of time. But if we get to this, we get to this. So here is a Friday photo dump. Would you like to read the poster on the building?
Alarm emoji.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, I think that's the Google one.
Oh.
Help! Exclamation mark in all caps and red. And then alarm emoji again.
Uh-huh.
Second floor tenant doesn't pay rent, refuses to move out.
Well, I don't know. So this person is sitting on a statue. Now I thought.
That's the worst position.
It's like eating him out. It's like eating him out.
Eating his under part. His behind.
Yeah, that's so. Let's read this little sign. I'll read it this time.
Okay.
Well, this is a very normal one, right? Beware of dog. It's a normal one.
Yeah.
All right, now we have this one. Don't block a driveway. You block a me and knock a you. Capiche?
Oh.
All right, looks like we have pet dogs. Look, they're so cute. And then this person has a pet turtle.
Pet turtle. Tortoise. Turtle.
Okay, we're cutting this part out. I did not mean to click that one. What is going on here? So this person is trying to get in an elevator chatting. Okay, we'll wait for that to end. So this person is, I'm assuming it's the elevator and it's being blocked off by balloons. What's going on here?
That's an interesting scene.
Well, this is all getting boring because it's out of context and no one can actually understand what we're actually watching. So we're gonna do notes on the car. People leave notes. Sometimes it's death threats. Sometimes it's please get out and stop leaving stuff on the things, whatever. So let's take turns and read the notes on the cars. I'm gonna start it. So this note says, "We cannot sleep with your alarm going off. Make it stop." All right, this person made a small little letter.
You already issued a 3
No,
of
two tickets.
oh
Yeah, that's
two
two.
tickets
In parentheses.
of the same offense in the same week. Please do not is underlined. Issue a ticket. Thank
So
you. And then
they already
there's a ticket.
have two tickets. This is one of them. I'm assuming there's another one somewhere else. Don't get another ticket. All right. So someone left the. So this person said. Someone left the sweetest note on my car. Tampons are tea bags to vampires. So we probably even had to edit like some parts of it out because I can see the recording time's been pretty over. So on my reels, if you guys enjoyed the series, we'll do more.
Chatting Table 2.0.
All right, so
Yep.
now we're gonna do trending, and everything that's been happening this month. Let's start off with the Grammys. Obviously, Billie Eilish, Sabrina Carpenter, Chappell Roan, Doechii. They all did their own solo performances. Super amazing. Beyonce took home album of the year. Do you remember who took
Somehow.
home? By the 13,000 members of the Recording Academy. Do you remember who took home song of the year?
Doechii.
No,
No.
it was Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, Kendrick, yeah.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar, Not
Wait,
Like
no.
Us. Doechii was the third or fourth female artist to take home rap album of the year. So that was super amazing. Beyonce took home country album of the year, and then
Somehow.
entirely out. No, country album was just like that, but album of the year entirely. Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish went home empty-handed. Chappell Roan took home Best New Artist. Yeah, super amazing. She's worked so hard. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. All I can think about the Grammys. Taylor was jamming to everybody's performances. She was the only one, dancing it off in the audience. Super Bowl. Who won the Super Bowl?
Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles. Taylor Swift and Ice Spice. Just like last year, they were also sitting next to each other at the Super Bowl, and they got booed when they walked in. Remember?
Oh.
The Philly mayor doesn't know how to spell Eagles, if you guys remember. So Kendrick Lamar did an amazing halftime performance. Not Like Us. I think there was TV off, Squabble Up. Luther, SZA made an appearance, and Serena Williams danced to Not Like Us. She was also on the stage. You know who Serena Williams is?
Yes.
Yeah. So she's the tennis player, and she's also
Ex of Drake.
Yeah, Drake's ex. Yeah, and right at Not Like Us. So that was, I don't know, maybe he actually planned it to happen. So many people, and someone tricked me. Not tricked me, but someone made me think that he was gonna do a verse on Bad Blood, but he didn't. So, but the show was mainly focused on him. So I didn't think so either. But yeah, a lot of things happening. The snow loans are happening again. Many articulated buses have been taken out of service for the snows a lot throughout February. I've never thought I would see snow loans ever, but I did last month and also this month, so that's pretty cool. The closures are still going on with the A train, and R46s are still on the G line. There are no reports of the R211s yet. Do you have any Mooney news going on?
No, not really.
This little clip of you hearing me right now is being recorded today, February 28, 2025, to give you the latest information on any other news that happened, because obviously you guys know the real chatting table is recorded weeks in advance. So obviously we're just recapping the month. So I'm going to give you a little more information on what's going on. Got new Sabrina Carpenter dates here in North America, with dates later this fall in New York City, Los Angeles, Toronto, Nashville, and I believe a few more. I don't really remember, but it is happening later this fall. You can RSVP for tickets now, and the pre-sale goes on next Tuesday. I have signed up. They broke the RSVP. I was trying to wait for it, but I couldn't get it, and then they fixed it. So yes, I'm up for RSVP. Maybe I'll go. We'll have to see. One of the New York City shows is actually on Halloween. She did do a Halloween show last year, and I believe everybody dressed up for Halloween, and I'm kind of scared. I don't want to go to that one because I don't have a costume plan, so I'm probably going to go November 1st, which is another show available. And then the other show here in the city is on a Thursday night, so I can't go. Lots of Valentine's love from our celebrities, including our brand new couple, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. They teamed up to make a brand new album that comes out in March. And also on Valentine's Day, they released a song called Call Me When You Break Up. I mean, that's pretty cool. I love it. Benson Boone released a brand new song today called Sorry I'm Here for Someone Else. Also on Valentine's Day, Sabrina Carpenter releases a few extra tracks for her deluxe album of Short and Sweet. In other transit news that I remember, B Service returns with complete express service in Brooklyn between Prospect Park and Kings Highway following elevator installations at Church Avenue Station, causing the B train to go local. I think in that pre-recorded clip, I should have mentioned the Super Bowl and the Grammys and probably the A train still continuing construction on the Rockaway lines. But other than that, I hope I didn't repeat anything. So thank you so much for listening to Trending and Transit Talk.
Shotting Table 2.0.
So now we're going to talk about why I never play in public servers if I can. More of the smaller games that we play. So obviously we're starting to make more content on a brand new game, on a different kind of game we're focused on. It's called Project M13, and because we're focused on that because the old group at MT Roblox, remember them?
Yeah.
They're focused on, real training now, so we can't do that because we're expected to play every single day. We're supposed to, it's kind of like real life. We got to sign in, you got to do all that. And they apparently have systems where they track that you actually do the work. It's kind of like a job, but you're not getting paid, so why do it? So we're not doing it because, we don't have to. There are other free drives around, like, we're going to talk about a different one, though, next time. So, I was playing Project M13. It's kind of like a fictional Manhattan, and I keep getting trolled. And it's not because I'm famous and stuff like that. I'm not even famous at all. It just happened that this person at the time was like, hey, I want to film some content from my little channel, just want to do like a random video. And then this guy, which I knew because he always was trolling people and attacking people by hitting people, he's like, okay, let's attack people, let's troll people. And it just so happened I was starting my own video, I was making content, and then it just so happened that this guy was like, okay, this guy looks like a pretty cool target, let's target him. And he followed me for like 30 blocks, and then he just kept hitting me. But I've learned more of the tactics that he was just gonna come in front of me. So every time he came towards me, I just slowed down. So that was pretty cool. But eventually it kind of ended 30 blocks later because somehow my bus just stopped working. Because, I don't know, I kept pressing the parking brake. I don't know what was going on. Have you been in any Roblox Toxicity?
Luckily, no.
Any game in general. I've always been trolled a lot. So there was one time about 3 years ago in the BX7 game. I remember this guy was like just standing on top. He said he was a big fan. I don't know. I don't know why I was even talking in the chat in the first place. But he was just, this guy just became, I don't know. But anyway, that he just like hopped on the bus, kept jumping around, There's also been, a lot of Roblox drama that's been happening. We'll talk more about that when we get to know the podcast more, but there's a lot of toxicity in the world, so be careful out there, guys. This is kind of weird, but is TikTok getting banned next month?
Not sure, probably.
I remember we said a 90-day window. I thought it was going to be April 19th, but then some other news article told me April 5th, so I don't know. TikTok ban next. Let's see. Is there going to be another TikTok ban? So I'm searching CNN right now. They said that... Oh, this is a very old CNN... this is a very old one, not this one. So we have a TikTok ban timeline here. There's a 75... I don't know, there's some sort of extension now. What is going on? I don't even know what I just clicked, but it's okay. Because I don't even know what this is. Okay. I feel like TikTok is like they have no information on what's going on, and I don't know what's going on, but whatever. Alright, so thank you so much for listening. Hopefully you have more news, and we're more prepared next time on the chatting table. So take good care. When is our next episode release? I think also March 28th, because, it's a 28th day. So the next episode releases March 28th. 28 days.
Yeah.
So thanks so much for listening. Take good care. Let's throw it off with a sound effect.
Alright.
Let's clap it out.
Oh.
Oh.
Chatting Table 2.0.